What's up, guys? How's it going? It's Barrett. I'm eating my breakfast, my oatmeal, my coffee. But on the way to the studio this morning, I listened to the new Chevelle album, Bright as Blasphemy. I've been seeing that Chevelle, has been getting back in the charts and the Billboard and all that. Like, the album's doing well. And I consider myself to be a really hardcore Chevelle fan. I mean, I love the first three albums, anything up to Vera Sarah. I love all of those albums. After that, it gets a little fuzzy for me. I actually liked that Neurartist or whatever, however you pronounce it. I liked that one, the last one they put out before this one. I listened to this one, and man, the thing that Chevelle's running into is if this album was an instrumental album, it's beautiful. I like the guitar parts for the most part. I've always loved the drummer. The drummer just comes up with the coolest shit, dude. And the band does their thing, man. The thing that I think Chevelle's running into is, the singer is sort of thinking more theatric than melody. And the thing that's always made Chevelle work at the end of the day is the fact that they're very melodic. I mean, from the first three albums, they were very melodic, and even past that. And the problem becomes when you put the riff over the melody, then your music loses strength. And that's something that rock has always had a hard time with ever since Sabbath introduced us to the riff, The problem with rock is, and I love rock, I'm a rock and roller all day, but I mean, when you're writing a rock song is, anyone who's wrote a rock song before has ran into this. You can have a really cool riff, but if you can't really find a melody over it, then it's hard to do anything with. A riff typically needs to have some sort of chord progression implanted in it, or a harmony that then works when you put melody on top of it. And I think one thing that Chevelle's running into sometimes is whether dude's just getting bored with Chevelle and he wants to sing for someone else, or I don't know, but he doesn't sing in the same kind of manners as he used to that made Chevelle big. Like, there's no long held out notes anymore. It's all very theatrical. He's constantly moving up and down in range, and it's like a circus act. His vocals are like a circus act. They're all over the place. It doesn't mean that it's bad. It means it's more artistic than it is melodic. You know what I mean? And as a listener, it's cool. It's different. The album is very different. It's very interesting from a musical perspective, But it's also not very melodic. And the problem is in music is you have to have a melody that works well with a harmony. That's the number one thing that makes music work well. If I have an idea, I have to come up with a chord progression that works with a melody. See, rock has always pushed the boundaries. Like, technically that open note's not supposed to work. You know what I mean? Minor third. So that's just an example of how you think. And then when you're writing a riff, you kind of take the same melodic ideas, but you do something with it. So I just came up with a verse riff or an intro riff or something like that for that chorus, because the chorus is riding it right now. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know. Verses are hard. If you ever write a rock song, the verses are the hardest damn part. Verses are hard. Choruses are easy. You just got to come up with some melody that works over some chords. Da, 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 da. So anyways, I don't know. I might do something with that now. But you guys see what I'm saying? I'm trying to turn these terms, harmony and melody, into something you can actually really hang on to. Because if you're not musically trained, you don't even know what I'm talking about. And so I was trying to give you an example. And I love Chevelle, and I think they're amazing musically. But I think dude needs to hone in on his vocals. Like, what are you doing? It's not a circus act. This is melody. Give me some melody to hang on to. The problem with the new album is I can't think of any one song that's going to come back and like get stuck in my ear or I can even sing along with. As an artist, you can't only think about yourself. You have to think about, to a degree, does this translate? Music is about communication. Does what I write translate to the audience? Can they sing along with me? Can they memorize this melody and sing it back? That's one reason why more basic, more long notes over chords work well, because we can remember and we can relate to that more as an audience. Not that music is only about the audience, but if you want to make money, it is, baby. Y'all have a good one.